in Russia, a huge demonstration. Police are estimating 30,000, so it must mean that it was far, far larger than that. Organizers are estimating 120,000 people. Either way, it's a whole heap of people protesting Putin and his party, and they were chanting, "We are the power." Even Gorbachev says, "I'm happy that I have lived to see people waking up. This raises big hopes." One of the reasons that people are angry, of course, is because of the wide-scale fraud in the last elections. The United Russia Party lost 25% of their seats in parliament anyway, but they held on to a majority, presumably because of that incredibly large voter fraud. Imagine if there hadn't been voter fraud, how much they would have lost. And then Putin came out afterwards and dismissively said about the white ribbons that people are wearing, what do they have, a condom on their clothes? Well, people didn't like that, so they put on, they apparently made balloons and then balloons made out of condoms to kind of mock him back. But my favorite was a picture where they put Putin's head wrapped in a scarf made out of a condom. So everybody's having fun. And then Alexei Navalny came out and made a speech, which I found to be really interesting, actually. He said very well received by the crowd. He is a corruption-fighting lawyer and a popular blogger, apparently. He spent 15 days in jail earlier when he organized the protests, or were part of the protests on December 5th. He said, "We have enough people here to take the Kremlin, but we are peaceful people and we won't do that yet. But if these crooks and thieves keep cheating us, we will take what is ours." That's some pretty strong language. One of Putin's top advisors, his former finance minister, Alexei Kudrin, said that the current parliament should approve a proposed electoral change and then step down and allow new parliamentary elections to be held, which is a dramatic step that Putin is, of course, not in favor of. But the reason that Kudrin is saying this is because he said, if we don't do this, the next step might be violence against us. So things are unraveling a little bit in Russia. The protesters are undoubtedly right about the fraud in the elections. For Putin to try to paint these protests as some sort of Western financed movement is ridiculous. And a lot of the people who came to the protests and gave speeches talked about how it was an insult to them, that they're here for Russia and that they're here for democracy and they're here to stand up for their rights. It has nothing to do with the West. It has to do with Putin's party's abuses.